Hello and welcome to the CA Brightside Plug-in for CA Ops MVS video. My name is Navya Khetarpal from the CA Ops MVS software engineering team. This video will provide an overview of connecting Ops MVS functions to Brightside using Zoe command line interface for Ops 13.5 release. This video will provide basic introduction to the uses of Zoe command line interface in terms of mainframe applications. We will discuss the prerequisites you need to set up the environment along with the terminology of the plugin created by Ops MVS development team to access modern tools of mainframe. Last, we will demonstrate the plugin developed by the Ops MVS team. Zoe command line interface is an open source framework that allows users to access and control the mainframe or applications residing on the mainframe from off-platform devices, such as Windows or Linux machines. Another name for this command line interface is CA Brightside, and Imperative CLI is the framework that is used to create CA Brightside and the plugins to Brightside. Members of the Ops MVS community created a plugin to display and alter rule status and SSM resource state. To use the plugin, you must create a profile and store command-related information in it. First, you must install Brightside using Node Package Manager or NPM in order to install the plugin. Brightside installation will reside on users' off-platform machines, for instance their work laptops. Second, at least one Ops MVS should be installed and working on the mainframe environment. Ops Web Services must be configured for each LPAR where Ops MVS is running. In other words, one Ops Web Services will communicate to all Ops subsystems on a single LPAR. PTF SO06379 and PTF SO06380 containing Ops Web Services and Rex updates to support the Ops MVS Brightside plugin are also required. After the PTFs are installed, run the Ops Web Services configuration script to update the Ops Web Services components. For more in-depth information, please visit How to Install and Configure CA Ops MVS RESTful Web Services on Tomcat documentation. Copy the OPWS SSM and OPWS AOF Rex execs from the cclx.exec install library to your sysexec library. Last, you need to set appropriate security including the ability to access AOF, SQL, OPS, SMTBL, and Ops Global resources. General information about the prerequisites can be found in the Prerequisites section of CA Brightside Plugin for CA Ops MVS documentation. The CA Ops MVS development team has built a plugin to access mainframe programs from Zoe command line on the Brightside platform. Some CA-provided versions of Brightside may contain the plugin pre-bundled, but if this is not the case, then plugins can be installed from a private repository by running a command within Brightside. These features contain commands to show, stop, or start SSM resource state by providing the resource name. In this case, you can either specify the profile within the command or have a default profile saved on local device where Brightside is installed. The profile will contain critical information such as hostname and port, username, and password. It may also store optional information such as subsystem name or the protocol. Each command follows analogous format where resource name parameter contains the desired resource name. For each command, profile parameter is optional as long as default profile is allocated within the machine. Moreover, if a subsystem is not specified, the command will seek for a subsystem name in the profile. And if it is not found, the command will use the default subsystem specified in Ops Web Services. Finally, if the table name is not specified, the command will seek for the provided resource in every SSM table associated with the subsystem. Figure 1.1 shows an example of the show resource command where CICS is the resource name, SYS1 is the profile, OPSS is the subsystem name, and SSMTBL is the table name. This command returns the path to the resource as name, and it shows the current status as down and desired status as up. Feature created by the Ops MVS team also support commands to show, enable, or disable rules by providing the rule set name and the rule name. Just like SSM resource commands, you can either specify the profile within the command or have a default profile saved on local device where you have installed Brightside. You can also either specify the subsystem within the command or have a subsystem saved on the chosen profile. In case a profile is not specified, the command will look for a profile, and if a default profile is not found, the command will return an error because it won't have enough information to connect to the mainframe. Similarly, if a subsystem is not specified in the command line, the command will try to find it in the profile, and if it is not found, the command will use the default subsystem specified in Ops Web Services. Figure 1.2 presents an example of show rule command where API is the rule set name, REQRULE1 is the rule name, SYS1 is the profile name, and OPSS is the subsystem name. This command returns the path to the rule as a name, and it shows the status of the rule REQRULE1 as enabled. In conclusion, in order to take advantage of the existing Brightside plugins, you should have Brightside installed on the local machine with the latest Ops Web Services PTF and the required Rex Applications PTF. You must also have a profile saved in the same directory as the Brightside installation. These commands allow you to access mainframe applications and edit the status or state of desired rules or SSM resources. An important goal of the plugins is to make your experience easier, allowing you to save time when interacting with complex mainframe tools. For more detailed information about this product, click the information bubble in the top right corner to load the product page. From there, you can visit product documentation, support, communities, or see the learning paths.